The wilderness has always held a peculiar allure for me. The untamed beauty, the whispering trees, and the promise of solitude. It was this fascination that led me to embark on a camping trip deep within the heart of a remote forest. Little did I know that this innocent excursion would spiral into a harrowing ordeal that defied all reason and logic. The sun had set, casting an inky blackness over the landscape. The crackling campfire was my sole source of comfort, its feeble glow dancing upon the surrounding trees. The symphony of nocturnal sounds filled the air, crickets chirping, leaves rustling, and an occasional hoot of an owl. As I settled into my tent, exhaustion crept over me like a heavy blanket. The night seemed to stretch infinitely, each passing hour bringing a growing unease that clung to my senses. I tossed and turned, the mysterious noises beyond the canvas walls heightening my anxiety. Just as I began to drift into an uneasy slumber, a haunting wail pierced the air, a sound that was neither animal nor human. My heart raced, my breath caught in my throat, and I lay frozen, paralyzed by a primal fear that gripped me with icy fingers. The wail was soon joined by a chorus of sinister whispers, their unintelligible words sending a shiver down my spine. My rational mind tried to dismiss them as mere tricks of the wind, but their persistence and urgency defied explanation. It was as if the very fabric of reality was unraveling around me. With trepidation, I unzipped the tent and ventured outside, my flashlight cutting through the darkness like a beacon of courage. The forest seemed to pulsate with an otherworldly energy, the trees casting elongated shadows that writhed and contorted with a life of their own. As I navigated the underbrush, the whispers grew louder, their words a cacophony of gibberish that echoed in my ears. And then, in a clearing bathed in moonlight, I stumbled upon a sight that would forever haunt my nightmares. A lifeless body, its vacant eyes staring into eternity. The air grew thick with a suffocating tread, and a guttural growl emanated from the lifeless form before me. I staggered back in horror as the body twitched, its limbs convulsing with an unnatural fatality. It rose, its movements jagged and disjointed, like a marionette controlled by an invisible puppeteer. I stumbled backward, my heart pounding, my mind unable to comprehend the nightmarish tableau before me. The corpse turned its gaze toward me, its eyes now ablaze with an infernal fire that seared my soul. Its mouth opened in a silent scream, a maddening sound that reverberated within my mind. A feral instinct to survive took over, and I turned and fled, the creature's unearthly shriek echoing in my ears. My breath came in ragged gasps, my heart threatening to burst from my chest as I sprinted through the forest, each shadow morphing into a lurking terror. Hours later, I collapsed at the edge of the forest, my body drained of strength, my mind consumed by an unrelenting terror. The rising sun brought a fragile sense of safety, but I knew that the horrors I had witnessed could not be dismissed as mere nightmares. In the days that followed, I sought answers, delving into ancient texts and local legends. The truth I uncovered was more horrifying than I could have imagined. An ancient demonic entity had cursed that forest, a malevolent force that fed on fear and death, manifesting in grotesque forms that torment those who dare to enter its domain. The twist in this tale, however, is a revelation that shook me to my core. The demonic entity was not the true antagonist. It was merely a guardian, a protector of a secret that had been buried beneath the forest for centuries. A secret that could alter the course of history itself. As I stand on the precipice of unveiling that secret, I am filled with a sense of foreboding, a realization that my discovery may unleash a force far more powerful and sinister than anything I've encountered before. The nightmarish events that unfolded in that cursed campsite were merely a prelude to a far greater darkness. A darkness that threatens to consume not only me, but all of humanity. And so, as I prepare to venture once again into the heart of the forest, I am left with a haunting question that lingers in the air. A question that chills me to my very core. Can I unravel the mysteries that lie hidden beneath the soil? Or will I become yet another victim of the malevolent forces that seek to protect them? There's only one way to find out. If I don't make another diary entry, then you can assume I'm dead. Whoever finds this, whoever hears this, I believe the curse has now been passed on to you.